I'm curious if like what's the mood of the, you're obviously very, someone who's familiar and excited about technology and its applications to make government work better. Is there a sense in your legislature? I'm curious, just kind of, I do feel like with some folks, there's a reluctance or a worry about this, right? That, then obviously there's privacy and guardrail concerns. But, at the same time, we've got to, I think that there's real opportunity here too. What's that balance act? What are some of the conversations you're having? Are you having to kind of bring people along, or do you think that there are others who are kind of share your optimism about this?
There's very few people that know technology to begin with. Like, for example, that's why I was saying Chairman Giovanni Capriglione is, he knows a lot of technology and he leads the Innovation Technology Caucus. I have an IT background. So both of us understand technology at a very detailed level. And an average age of a Texas state legislator is 60 years old, right? So it's very difficult to explain what blockchain is or artificial intelligence and all that. And if we don't understand those technologies, how are we supposed to adopt it? Or even legislate about it, right? So I've also filed a bill about deepfakes. How does it impact our youth, and what kind of mental health issues is it promoting because of that? So, but it's very difficult, for people that don't understand technology to be able to understand these nuances, and that's what I'm trying to like. That's why my bill didn't get passed last session, because it had the distributed ledger word on it, and people are like, what is distributed ledger again? And if I say blockchain, oh, blockchain, no, I don't want to do anything with blockchain, right? Or it's a terrible name or whatever, because it's pegged to Bitcoin, and people have different emotions about Bitcoin. So I think people use like these, pseudonyms to understand technology, and I think it can have a bad rep. Like, for example, Doge. When some of my friends knew that I was appointed to Doge, they're like, oh, I didn't know you were like, this conservative or this, or like, they were concerned that what are we going to do, right? So that's why I think what our process is going to be more surgical than randomly going and cutting out this or that. We want to first see our facts, right? We don't, this has not been done before, but we want to make sure this should be done, right? I feel like every government should have some sort of an efficiency metrics that they should get, because as businesses, we will not be able to survive if we don't provide efficiency. So government is not similar in that way. And like you said, government is very slow to adopt to new technology, because it moves really slowly. It needs to have a robust technology implemented by everybody. It's not the first adopter. So I understand it's going to be more in the later stage, but the more people that understand technology, the more we can adopt it sooner, that we can see the benefits earlier on. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, it sounds like there needs to be an education component of all of this too, both internal in the legislature itself, and then more broadly as well.
Yeah.
Um,
But I
do,
think that Chairman
yeah,
Capriglione is a good member who can, like, if he says that this is good, I think a lot of people will follow that, right? So I think that's really good, because he is the expert in technology in our House of Representatives.